trial of a cashless debit card by Centrelink is already taking place in our state's Kimberley region as well as in South Australia. It cannot be used to purchase alcohol, gambling products or for withdrawing cash.
The cashless welfare card quarantines 80% of payments, which automatically goes towards paying the rent and essential bills. The remaining amount is restricted to the card except for $50 a week, which can be withdrawn. Now the government says there's merit in debating that system for anyone under the age of 18.
I'm taking to the streets to ask people's opinions on this.
Basically, it means they can't spend the money on alcohol and drugs, yeah? Well, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
My understanding of it is that there's, you get to choose how you want to spend your money, but there's certain limitations, and I think that's fair.
Well, it's a step in the right direction. Obviously, the way I understand it is the cashless welfare card can only be used for certain items and areas where they've got issues probably around towards alcohol is probably a good thing that restricts the use for alcohol.
I think the idea behind it is probably a good idea, but I'm not sure that it's going to actually achieve the benefits it thinks it's going to achieve, because I think people are always going to find a way around it.
Do you think Centrelink payments these days are being misused on a wide range of things like alcohol, drugs and so forth?
I think it's dangerous to make assumptions and generalisations really, but I know that in some communities and demographics that certainly Centrelink payments are being misused, yes. But I wouldn't say that across the board we could really say that.
But yeah, I'd like to think that the people that were on Centrelink benefits maybe were using them for what they needed to be spent on and weren't abusing the privilege, but I don't know if that's the case.
I don't know about being misused, but it's certainly shown that vulnerable individuals that are on welfare often have issues with drug and alcohol, so there must be expenditure in those areas in some way or other.
Do you think this cashless debit card will bring a solution?
As long as it's controlled in the right area and therefore expenditure on things that welfare should be spent on, it's got to be a good thing.
I'm hoping this won't work, because that's what it's been designed to do, is to not work at the bottle shop. So let me just give this a go.
Yep.
It's declined.
Yep. So you can't do it.
Well, that's good. That's exactly what it's supposed to do.
It'll definitely bring a solution, that's for sure. It's not going to be popular with everybody. Choices of alcohol, tobacco and other substances should be, maybe people should be earning their own independent income to do that. I don't think the government should be funding those sorts of expenditure.
Probably not, because like I mentioned earlier, I think you'll find ways around it if you really want to get your drink or your drugs. You'll find ways around handing the card over to somebody else and just getting them to give you money for the drinks or drugs.
I think it's a positive initiative. I think that fairness is a difficult thing to ascertain really, but it certainly has merit with some of the problems that we're facing in society at the moment.
This is Michael So reporting for Undercurrent.